Yo, what up everyone? Welcome to the channel. This is the first ever video I'm ever going to post, and this is going to be a video about what sold over this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got some good sales, 26 in total. The sale price is around £700, I think it's like 692. So my name is Chris. I go by Lightwork Resells on YouTube and Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, link in the description. I post a lot on there these days. So we'll get straight into it. We've sold 26 items. We'll go straight in for the trainers. We're going to go along and we're going to pick some of the orders now. We'll go straight to the trainers. So for the trainers, we're looking for some Brooks Adrenaline GTS 18s. Here they are here. These sold for a whopping £30, free postage. So everything that I sell is free postage. Next sale is some Adidas Reseller. These ones are fire. Big fan of these ones. Size 6. And they've got like the wedge insoles. These sold for £45, free postage. Next pair of trainers sold these Vans Nintendo Game Overs. These are pretty cool. They're real nice. Got the little Nintendo SNES on there. These sold for $29.99. Posted listed these Friday and sold yesterday. Next pair of trainers sold is in box 17. These are a pair of Jordans. They are kids size. Cost me £7 from British Heart Foundation, believe it or not. Actually a relatively good price on those. And these sold for £30 free postage. So the next footwear that sold are these Scarpas that they cost me £2 from a boot sale. Believe it or not, they looked a lot worse than this before I give them a quick clean. These sold for £20 free postage. So £2 into 20, not too bad. Hey little birdie, what you doing? What you doing? Come on. So the next set of footwear to sell were these Solomons. These are basically brand new. They cost me £10 from a car boot sale. And they have gone for $74.99. Sold them as new ever. I think they've been worn once. So Solomon, they're Gore-Tex, everything you want. Unfortunately they're women's, but it is what it is. So the next pair that have sold are these Nike Gold Bullets, if I can get them out of the corner. Unfortunately my shed is starting to become a little bit too small. So these sold here, really nice pair of trainers. I paid £10, I think it was, on Vinted, and they have gone for £33 all in, so not too bad. The next pair of trainers to sell was a pair of Asics. These ones are super nice colorway. I thought they would sell a little quicker than they did. Look at these bad boys, super clean, real nice colorway. They sold for £30, but this buyer did also buy a shirt from me, an Under Armour under jacket jumper thing, and a Nevica technical layer quarter zip. So he bought 4 items at the total value of £65. Obviously I offer free postage, so the fact that he's bought 4 things, is very good for me. Save a little bit of money on postage. And the next footwear to sell was a pair of Brooks. I paid, lace is stuck. So I paid £6 from a charity shop for these in Warrington. Pure condensed. They're not the most desirable pair of Brooks, to be honest with you. Hence the reason why these have only sold for $29.99 free postage. Next thing to sell was a Eton shirt, long sleeve. This sold for £17 all in. I picked up a massive bundle on Vinted of about 20 Eton shirts, and I think the cost price overall individually was around £3.50. So I've sold quite a few of these already. They're pretty good sellers. So Eton shirts, if you can get them cheap enough, anywhere between 15 and 25 quid really. Like I said, this one here sold for £17. So the next item to sell is in box X. this isn't the most efficient way of doing things. Box X, and it is a Hackett quarter zip. So here's the Hackett quarter zip. This is a large, really nice one. I'll show you a picture of it on the screen now. This sold for £25, free postage. Next sale item is in box number 5. It is a North Face fleece that I have had possibly for the longest amount of time that I've been doing this. I'd probably say in the region of 12 to 13 months. It was one of the first purchases I ever made, and it wasn't a particularly great one. I think I paid like £3 for it, and it's just sat there. Whether it's the title, whether it's the pictures, yeah, it's just taken an eternity to sell. I've also got to try and find it. There it is now. North Face, box 5. There we go. So this sold here for £9 all in. Definitely not worth it. Absolute waste of my time. And like I said, I've had that probably now for about 14 months. Next item that's sold is in box number 15. This is a really nice piece. I bought this off Vinted for, I believe it was £5. So about £7 all in. I went for, I believe, £20 free postage. So not the greatest flip in the world, but it's actually a really nice, nope, that one here. It's a really nice Jordan vest with a graphic of Michael Jordan himself on there. Again, I'll put all the pictures in on the screen for you to see. And that's sold for £20, and that's gone on the global shipping program. I definitely need a better way of storing my boxes. I have some that are on wheels, some that are on top of each other. I don't think the shed that I've got is big enough to do racking systems. It's only a 12 by 8. So I've kind of crammed it all in, but unfortunately I have to sort of do a bit of a gym workout every single time I want to get to a box. So the next item that's sold is in box O. And it just happens to be at the bottom of this. And it is a Sealand shirt that I probably shouldn't have picked up. Cost me £3, sold for, I believe it was £9.99. So I do free postage, so realistically I'm probably making £1 or £2 on that. Not worth it at all, and it definitely wasn't worth moving all the boxes for. Right, and this is a Fat Face linen shirt. This sold with the guy who bought 4 items. So that went those multicoloured Asics, a Nevica jersey, and a Under Armour under top to keep you nice and warm. They're all going to the same buyer. A total spend of £65. Next item that's sold is a Burberry shirt. I think it's called London's Burberry shirt, or Burberry's of London, check navy shirt. I paid £2 from a charity shop for this. I don't think they thought it was real. It is. It sold for £45, free postage. Next sale, we have a pair of Wrangler jeans. These were £14.99 all in, so not a great sale again. I wouldn't have paid more than £4 for them, but even so, £14.99, £3 postage. Yep, definitely not worth picking up. The next sale here is a pair of Nike SB chinos. They sold for £16 all in. So this was a retail arbitrage. I got it from a Nike outlet store with a bunch of trainers. The trainers did really well. These didn't do that great. It might look like I'm not doing great on a lot of these sales, but the reason being is that I have done a massive sale on all of my stock that was listed more than 6 months ago, trying to clear a bunch of it. So hence the reason why there's a lot of sales here that aren't particularly great. I'm not making a lot of money out, but I just want them out the door, get rid, so I can get some new stock in these boxes and try and make some more money. Next sale, Max Mara weekend wool type jumper, sold for £16 all in. I paid £1 from a charity shop for this. Not too bad. Took about 2 months to sell, but a little bit of profit, a little bit of a bread and butter item, so not too bad. Sticking with the theme of losing money, wasting money and clearing crap out, here is a pair of vintage Levi's 881s. These sold for £5 all in, so literally after postage I might as well have not picked them up, and I probably owe more money than I paid for them. I think I paid about £5 for them. They sold for £5. put the postage in as well. Definitely not picking these up again. I really don't do very well with Levi's. Some people do really well with Levi's. I don't particularly. I've sold a few pairs of news for a pretty good price, but in general, used Levi's I do not do very well with, and I will be sticking clear of in the future. Another one, just a bit of a clear out. It's a rag bone men's polo shirt, sold for £15, free postage. A lot of bread and butter items going out the door this weekend. It all works, but you know, my average sale cost recently has gone up. It used to be around the £15 to £25 mark, and I believe that the average sale price now is about 30 to 35. So not too bad. It's going up and up. I've only been doing this now for around 18 months, so I'm still learning on the job. So there's still a lot of stock that I got when I first started that's still in my possession, unfortunately. So that's why there's a lot of stuff like that going out at the moment, because I'm just trying to clear it all out. The new items I'm getting in have got better profit margins. They're selling through quicker. So it's all part of the process, learning on the job. So the next sale is a pair of fat face shorts. I used to do really well last year in the summertime with fat face shorts. Pick them up for anywhere under £4, and they usually sell anywhere between 15 and 25. You can get the super heavy cotton ones, which sell for about 20 to 25 on a good day. These are a little bit more like chino style ones. They're not like the cargo shorts. These sold for £19.99, free postage. So the last few items to sell were a Monster Jam monster truck shark, little truck, Hot Wheels. He sold for £9.99, free postage. We then sold a Pokemon Black 2 case only, no game in there. That sold for £14, cost me 50p at a car boot. So the next item to sell was a Rolex book. This is the current year, sold for £14.99. Purchased that from a car boot. And the last of the 26 items is a Brother printer. This is the QL81OW, little label printer. And I picked this up on Facebook Marketplace for £20, and it sold yesterday for £69.99. Right, that's all the parcels dropped off. 25 in total. I've got one for Royal Mail. They only normally take 5 a day here, so you can't really bring more than that. So I've taken 25 today, and they've been happy with that. Fingers crossed I'll be able to do that a bit more often. It's just a bit of a pain trying to get stuff posted out daily over the weekend. Right, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate watching my first ever video. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Peace out. A-Town down. Bam, 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 bam.